Hello and welcome to the video where we talk all about the gut skin connection and how you can leverage this information in order to build your gut so that you can nourish and support the health of your skin. So, welcome. My name is Skidden. I am a woman's hormone practitioner specializing in women's hormone and gut health. And this is what my skin used to look like back in the day. And so I had a over 6-year journey of healing acne, and on the left, you can see my skin is severely inflamed and so much better on the right side. And currently on video, I'm not wearing any makeup on my face. I'm only wearing a lip gloss. So this gives you an idea. In this video, we're discussing the gut skin acne, root causes of how our skin becomes inflamed and what triggers this and expedites it, how you can begin to heal your gut to have glowy, gorgeous, beautiful skin, and then a next step if that feels like a hell yes in your body that you want to go through with. So, your gut and skin are connected, just like your brain and your gut are connected. You may have already heard of your brain gut connection, meaning that the health of the bugs in your gut, the health of the 70% plus immune system that is housed in your gut, is connected to the health of your mind, your mental health. But there's also a connection with your skin. So, whatever's showing up for you in terms of your skin, you might be feeling inflamed, having pimples popping up for you. That connects to your gut health, a conversation of what's going on there, and it's vice versa. So if something's happening in your gut, it'll show in your skin. Something's happening in your skin, let's take a look at your gut. And I want to give you an example of this in your real life. Think of a time when you were stressed and you only noticed the impact of it when your skin flared up. Or alternatively, you felt stressed and then the next day or a week later, you notice a few pimples popping up all over your face, and it made sense to you because you knew the amount of stress you were under, the lack of sleep you may have been getting, the lack of movement, the lack of sunlight, etc. The reason for this memory that you can think about is because stress shuts down digestion in our body. And when we're shutting down digestion, when we're moving our body away from a state where it can heal to a state where it's wound up in fight or flight, a totally different nervous system response that impacts the health of your gut. Now, let's talk about some root causes. So, it was a couple of videos ago where I talked about low stomach acid, which is directly related to the health of your gut being a root cause issue of acne. Studies have shown up to 40% of people who have acne have low stomach acid. And what you want, your stomach acid, you want it to be strong, you want it to be enough so that it can kill anything. Bugs, anything like that is not going to have a huge impact on your gut microbiome if your stomach acid is at a good level. And so when we're building our gut, one thing that we're working towards is building stomach acid. Another thing is leaky gut. So the lining of your gut is quite literally one cell thick. If this tiny little lining, if the tight junctions open up, what this looks like is particles, like undigested particles, bacteria, things that we don't want are able to just flow into our bloodstream. And then our body has a reaction to that response. That shows up as inflammation because now your body's like, whoa, what is going on? These things that aren't supposed to be coming in are coming in. So, not only that, but the foods that you are eating, they're not going to be properly absorbed. And so, this leads to malabsorption of nutrients and overall deficiencies, nutrient deficiencies, because your body isn't absorbing all the good that you're giving it. And so, that's why it's so important to work on healing this lining of your gut. So, what are the 3 steps for this? This is an overview that I'm giving you in this video. When I work one-on-one with clients, we go into depth, But I want to explain to you that most people are on number 1 here when they need to be incorporating number 2 and number 3. And here's what I mean by that. First, you want to reduce the burden that your body is already experiencing because when it's showing up on your skin, that is information where your body's saying, hey, I need to get these toxins out of here. We're getting them out any way that we can right now. This question becomes removing certain foods where you immediately notice a reaction because there can be certain foods when your gut lining is already permeable and not where you want it to be. Whoa, fireworks. That you want to reduce, limit, or completely take away for a period of time so that you can heal that gut lining. Otherwise, those foods are quite literally making your gut lining more permeable, more loose, letting more stuff go through, creating more inflammation inside of your body. But step one is where most people kind of stop. Because while you're removing your food, you also need to focus on building the lining of your gut. Because it's not just a nutrition focused approach that's going to get you to that end goal, whether that is better bloat, like reduce bloat, better mood, more energy, better skin, all of those things combined. Because you also need to be incorporating the foods that are going to be nourishing the lining of your gut, your prebiotics, your probiotics, your lifestyle practices. We just talked about stress, certain supplementation. And so when I work with clients, we'll run a GI map test to get a snapshot of what's happening inside of their gut. And then I can give a personalized plan of maybe this probiotic is what you need. This is the specific supplement because we don't want to give you a blanket supplement recommendation for that to not work because you don't need that specific strain of bacteria. And as a result, you're wasting your time and your money. And so that is the absolute beauty when you choose to work with a practitioner, get personalized testing done so that you can implement a protocol that's just for you. Step two, you're rebuilding the lining of your gut. The third step is building your resiliency to stress. Stress is something that is happening every single day in everyone's life. There's different types of stressors. There's stressors that are good for you. There's stressors that are not so good for you. We wanted to begin this by removing the food stressors because that's a simple one. But we also need to recognize food alone isn't going to do the job. It can get you far, but likely not all the way. And it can also cause this fear around specific foods. There's a huge mental load that comes with removing specific foods and having to deal with the stress of that in your life. Because ultimately, a food elimination diet shouldn't be for life. You're removing foods certain period of time, but then you can moderately, in moderation is key, have some of those foods. For example, if you're out at dinner with your friends. So my question for you is, do you have the tools to manage stress in your day-to-day life? We know that stress shuts down digestion and your body's ability to heal. So you need to look at this and think, what do I have in my toolkit that I know works for me? There's different things that different people will go to, and this is part of the journey of learning more and more about your body and how to implement the steps of supporting your gut, because once you support this, you'll notice the results on your skin right away. I'm going to invite you to my digestion optimization bundle, which goes live 11 a.m. 2 days from now. Inside this bundle, I'm including a 15-minute energy breakfast guide. So it's quick, it's easy. You know exactly what to eat in the morning to support your stomach and set yourself up for success. A video guide, Smart Cart Secrets. I take you inside the grocery store. We're learning how to read labels, and this is going to save you time, money, and energy going forward. And then our live masterclass, because this is where we're diving deep into exactly how to take all this information, apply it to your life, heal the lining of your gut, all my favorite tools, all my secret hacks, all in one place. So if this is something you're interested in, message me bundle on Instagram, which I'll have my Instagram link below, and then we can have a chat, and I'll send you the link to sign up. Alrighty, my friend. I am so excited for this journey you're going on from being anxious and stressed out and worried every single morning to quite literally jumping out of bed every single morning with childlike energy, excited to go eat some breakfast because you know exactly how to nourish yourself in the morning. As always, drop your comments below. Subscribe to join our family. We're all about hormone harmony for vibrant living. And I am sending you so much love wherever you are. Goodbye.
I wanna know your name. Baby, you're bubbly and radiant. You got some flavor and I'm trying to savor it. Palm gripped on the fruit.